The year is 1895 and a train races through the French countryside, a blur of steam and iron. Suddenly it derails, the locomotive ploughs into the platform, its boiler bursting through the station wall, bricks and bodies fly. Hello and welcome, Starbright fans. I'm Clive Reynolds with Starbright Productions. Stick around while we take an in-depth look into some of the worst rail disasters in history and how learning from them makes rail travel today safer than ever. This, the crash at Gare Montparnasse, was an early spectacle of railway disaster, captured in a now iconic photograph, train wrecks. These words alone conjure images of twisted metal, fire and chaos. They are stark reminders of the destructive forces that can be unleashed when human error or mechanical failure intersect with the immense power of the railroad. Throughout history, train wrecks have left indelible marks on our collective memory. These tragedies, often involving great loss of life, serve as grim milestones, prompting investigations and reforms that shape the future of rail travel. From the fog-shrouded tracks of Scotland to the sun-baked hills of Italy, the stories of these disasters echo with the cries of victims and the frantic efforts of rescuers. Each wreck, a unique tragedy, reveals the fragility of life and the enduring human spirit in the face of catastrophe. May 22nd, 1915, the First World War casts a long shadow over Europe. In Scotland, a troop train carrying hundreds of soldiers rumbles towards the front lines. It is a journey many will not survive. At Quintin's Hill, near Gretna Green, a series of fatal errors unfolds. A local train is mistakenly shunted onto the main line. Moments later, the troop train, travelling at high speed, slams into the stationary carriages with unimaginable force. The impact is catastrophic. Wooden carriages splinter and erupt in flames fueled by gas lighting and the wooden carriages themselves. Over 200 soldiers, many burned beyond recognition, perish in the inferno. It is the deadliest rail disaster in British history. On March 3rd, 1944, a different kind of horror unfolded deep within a tunnel in Balvano, Italy. World War II still raged, casting its shadow upon the ill-fated train number 8017. This overloaded freight train, carrying hundreds of passengers, mostly poor farmers and black market travellers seeking respite from war-torn Naples, chugged towards its destination. As the overburdened train laboured through the long, unventilated Galleria dell'Armi tunnel, disaster struck. The overworked steam engine, unable to maintain sufficient steam pressure, sputtered and stalled, trapping the train and its passengers within the suffocating darkness of the tunnel. Unbeknownst to those aboard, the train's position deep within the tunnel created a deadly trap. Exhaust fumes laden with carbon monoxide began to fill the air. Panic ensued as passengers, gasping for breath in the pitch black, succumbed to the silent killer. Days passed before rescuers, alerted by the train's failure to arrive at its destination, discovered the horrific scene. Over 500 souls, overcome by the deadly fumes, perished in the darkness. The Balvano train disaster serves as a chilling reminder of the lethal combination of human error, mechanical failure, and the unforgiving power of nature. Decades later, on June 3rd, 1998, the world watched in disbelief as a high-speed train, a symbol of German engineering prowess, derailed at Eschede, Germany. This was not a collision, but a derailment caused by the fatigue failure of a single critical component, a steel part on one of the train's wheels. Travelling at over 120 miles per hour, the train, packed with passengers, derailed. The consequences were devastating. The derailed cars slammed into a bridge pillar, causing a cascade of destruction that ripped through the train. The Eschede derailment, resulting in 101 fatalities and 88 injuries, sent shockwaves through the world. It served as a stark reminder that even the most advanced technology is not immune to failure, and that the pursuit of speed must never come at the cost of safety. Each of these tragedies, unique in its circumstances, shares a common thread. They exposed vulnerabilities in railway systems and practices. The aftermath of these disasters saw investigations, innovations, and reforms aimed at preventing future tragedies. The Great Quintin's Hill rail disaster led to stricter regulations regarding shunting procedures and the placement of flammable materials on passenger trains. The Balvano disaster highlighted the need for improved ventilation in tunnels and the dangers of overloading trains. The Escade derailment spurred advancements in wheel and track technology, along with more rigorous safety inspections. The lessons learned from these and other train wrecks continue to shape the railway industry today. Advanced signaling systems, stronger and more fire-resistant materials, and rigorous maintenance protocols are just some of the ways these tragedies have led to safer rail travel. The human cost of these disasters serves as a constant reminder of the importance of vigilance, innovation, and a commitment to safety in an industry tasked with transporting millions of souls across vast distances. The tracks may stretch towards the horizon, but the echoes of these tragedies remind us that the journey is never without risk. We would like to thank all of our Starbright fans for watching and supporting our videos here on YouTube. Leave us a comment below and smash that like button. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Until next time, keep your powder dry.